Welcome back. LT Volk here with another episode of Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode playthrough. In this episode we're gonna continue exploring the Underdark, but first let's talk to Amelum. I think he's got something to talk about with my bard.
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
You're certainly got a lot more individual ambition than your kin. Why is that?
I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
So, are the tales of slavery, brain-lusting mind flayers exaggerated?
In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company. And thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals.
Best way to deal with that sort of hunger, I suppose.
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
Alright, Amelum. Sounds good.
Never seen anything like it.
What path
Let's continue on. There is a dwarven lady who's gonna give us a quest, and the reward for it is actually very good gloves for Karlach. So let's see. There she is. Hello there.
Fleshwalker, tongue talker, far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
My home is wherever I travel.
It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
Duergar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. This circle does not welcome me. But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Duergar rot. I mean to join you.
Are you sure? It's going to be dangerous.
I am the danger. And I am the cure. They erased my people. I will erase theirs.
What threat do you pose to Duergar?
In death, your foe becomes your ally. I will raise it. You may command it.
Very well. You may join me.
Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse the rot together.
Alright there, Sovereign. But let me just talk to Dareth like I was planning, before you rudely butted in.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Seems the shrooms are letting in more people every day. You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf. Balin's his name.
Can you describe him?
Bald, blue tunic, dumb as a stick.
Haven't seen him.
Right. Never mind.
Need some help finding him?
Knock yourself out. But don't come begging for coin if you find him. You try to ransom him to me, you'll find yourself skint and stuck with a fat old lout.
Who is he to you?
My useless husband. Sent him for an errand. It's no surprise he's made a mess of it.
Alright, show me your wares. And up here, we've got a hand crossbow for my character. This caustic band that we're gonna give to Karlach. The amulet of restoration for Shadowheart. And some lotions and potions as well. We'll take the elixirs. And some of the alchemical ingredients to make some more potions and elixirs. Dragon egg mushroom, yes please. And I'm just looking at what kind of potions and elixirs the items create, and if it's something that I think is gonna be useful, I'm gonna buy it. Elixir of Heroism is really good. Web Grenade is decent. I'm gonna take all of these. It's gonna be useful later on. And in return, we're gonna add up all of the wares that we don't need. And then what else? This helmet. Shattered Flail, I don't need. Speedy Reply. This guy. This guy. I think that's about it, right? Yep. And the rest we'll give to you in gold coins. Sounds like a good trade. So before I forget, let's give this to Shadowheart. This to Karlach. And I'm gonna equip this guy in my primary ranged weapon slot. And the other crossbow in the secondary one.
I wonder what the next move is.
Well, Shadowheart, the next move is going somewhere we need to go. There are creatures to kill, loot to find, and so on and so forth.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Alrighty, but first we're gonna go to where we killed the Bulette and have Sovereign Glut raised it up for us. And Bulette, like when it's raised up, is a very powerful companion. It's got like 150 maximum HP. Got very, very nasty attacks that can do like up to 50 damage. And yeah. So it can be a good like tank slash damage dealer. But its only weakness is it's rather large. So it gets stuck on certain areas. Yep, there we go. And the Bulette should help us fight some of the enemies.
Corpses. These creatures did battle with Duergar.
Yep. We'll come back to that later on. First, we're gonna go and try to locate this Baneland Bone Cloak, the dwarf that's picking up the mushrooms, just so we can get those gloves for Karlach, because it's just adds another 1d4 to her attacks, and with all of the other gear and equipment, it's just really, really useful and good. Alrighty.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Let's get through here.
These things drain away British magic.
Some monster should this.
Alright, let's go down here. Should trigger this conversation with Bainlin. Or Balin. And see how it goes.
Stop! Stop! People bang!
Bibber, what? Speak plainly, won't you?
These mushrooms! Toxic! Scroll! Escape! My bag, please! I've dropped it! Somewhere!
Hold tight. I'll find your bag.
Thank you! Thank you!
And the way we're gonna do that is summon our mage hand right up here. Then use it to drag this pack over to Balin. There we go. Take that. And now Balin will be able to teleport out.
I'm alright. God. I can finally breathe.
Alright, Balin.
Let's get going.
Let's talk to
I
you.
have something to ask.
Ah. Right. What were you saying?
What are you doing down here?
I was looking for Dereth. She'll be worried sick. I must need to go. For you. Your trouble. Ta.
Alrighty. Gives us a scroll of invisibility.
One with the weave.
Alright, Gale's gonna summon the mage hand of his own, and it's gonna get us this noble stalk mushroom that Balin was looking for but was unable to grab. And there are a couple different uses for it. You can give it to Dereth, the dwarven mushroom picker's wife. You can give it to Balin to return his memory. Or you can give it to Shadowheart to get her memory back. But I think we'll just give it to Dereth. Come on, right here.
I have a lot on my mind and...
Alright,
well,
everybody
busy.
just back up and ungroup for me.
These boots have seen everything. I'll take that.
My character is gonna grab this mushroom, and now I'm gonna send Karlak topside to grab another ring.
Me?
I forget if it's how useful it is, but it's pretty decent if I remember correctly. Nothing too outstanding, but I think it provides like skill check bonuses. Alright, where are we? There we go. Karlak, jump over here. And grab this ring, yeah. One nature, one survival. Sounds good. And now you can jump back. And like you saw, using the mage hand is probably the easiest way to go about this situation. You can also like kind of run through, and when the mushrooms start throbbing, you move away from them and kind of weave in and out. Or like use your turn-based mode and just dash through. But I think the mage hand way is a lot
Need to
easier.
find a way forward.
Anywho, let's continue on. The Bulette is kind of waiting for us patiently over there, like a good little beastie. All right, come on, everybody, let's go. All right, Bulette, can you go? No. What can you do here? It's gonna do the deadly leap right next to this hook horror. Does plenty of damage, and now it's gonna attack it with its bite. There you go. Very powerful.
Fast. I smell blood.
Karlach is gonna get a little bit closer and throw her pike. That should get this hook horror really close to death. There's one. And a two. Very good.
Nothing will stand in my way.
My character is gonna untoggle dual wielding and fire off just the bow. Should kill it off here.
Time to press.
There we go. Very easy. Not really. Like, the hook horrors can jump on your characters, knock them down, and then use, like, multi-attack or attack your prone character 3 times, which usually kills them off. So up here, we're gonna go top side. And Karlach, you go ahead and run up here. Throw your pike at this hook horror.
Got it.
Missed that one. Hopefully it's gonna hit with the second one. Yep, very good. And then turn.
Gloom, all doom.
My character is gonna try and use Dissonant Whispers on the hook horror and hopefully frighten it. There we go. Now we're cooking, and then fire off the offhand crossbow as well.
The last board is set.
Gale, fire just level 1 magic missile that's got an extra dart now, thanks to the amulet we got him. And turn. And Shadow Heart, Guiding Bolts, nope. Sacred Blade, why not? There we go. Did a little of damage, stacked one of the Radiant Orbs, all good. The Bulette, go ahead and move up down here. And Sovereign, I don't really need you to do much.
In case you were wondering, it's calling the rest of the pack.
Alright, thank you, Gale.
Now this is my happy place.
We should be able to finish it off though before it's able to call off the rest of its pack. Alright, here's one. And 2. Almost, but not quite.
Knees high.
And turn.
Destroyer.
My character should be able to kill it off with just offhand attack if it hits. Gonna reroll. There we go. And now let's see if we can hit this hook horror with Dissonant Whispers as well. Need to roll a 6 on cutting words. Still gonna try it. Low chance, but it's fine.
Battle of wits.
Gale,
Certainly.
fire off your Level 2 magic missile. Does great damage there, and then turn. And now Shadow Heart. Guiding Bolt. Hits, very good, does really good damage as well. The Bulette is gonna try to hit it with something. Nope, can't do much. It's gonna dash and get in closer. There we go. And Sovereign Glut can just stay back. The Bulette was able to resist the proning from the hook horror, and now it's gonna return the favor. Yep, looks good. And now,
What now?
let's see. What now, indeed? Karlach. Can you throw it? Throw the pike at it. No. Alright. Gale, just finish it off for me. Level 1 magic missile. Very good. And now, Gale, restore your spell slots. Go ahead and restore both of your level 1 spells.
Looking ahead.
Too easy. Not really. Like I said, sometimes, you know,
It feels like
if you're unable to immobilize the hook horror, they just demolish you. And there we got the saucer bark, which we can use to create saucer weapons. Which are really not that great, but they can be sold for quite a bit of coin. So that's what we're gonna do. Alrighty. I think there is... Where are they? There we go. We need to get up here somehow. There we go. Karlach is gonna frenzy. And come on up. Here.
In position.
Right on top of the tree. And she'll be able to throw her returning pike at this Philro the Forgotten.
Handy.
The drow who's looking for the Grimforge, but who kinda lost his marbles. There we go. Very good.
Allow me to demonstrate.
My character is gonna try to hit the hook horror with dissonant whispers. Gonna use the cutting words. Need to roll a 2. There we go. And now it's frightened. Get a little bit closer.
At least a step. I don't fancy their chances.
On the move.
Shadow Heart. It's gonna move up and fire off her guiding bolt on the hook horror. Does some damage really well. Very good.
Victory is assured.
And
Striking
Gale
distance.
is gonna fire off his magic missiles. 'Cause that's what he does best, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. And those can just hang out as well. Sovereign Glut and our revived Bulette.
Alright, Karlach. It's go time.
Well, Karlach, you can frenzy throw the returning pike. It's a critical hit as well. And throw it a couple more times if needed. There we go.
I've wished to live in more interesting times.
Take that, Philro the Forgotten. And here you can read this on your own. Pause it if you want. It's talking about him.
These notes. There's an adamantine forge down here.
Looking for the
Something's
adamantine
guarding
forge.
it. Something vulnerable to a hot hammer, whatever that is.
And you actually gonna meet a trio of the Drow leaders that are all were sent to find this adamantium forge. And this guy was one of them. And they tend to hold the pieces of a spear. So this icy crystal can be combined with other stuff. And here's a tattered scroll that this drow scribbled on. Alrighty, this is done. What next? Kill Duergar. Alright, first we're gonna return to the Myconid colony. We're gonna give this gonna give the noble stock to the dwarven lady.
Did you bring the noble stock?
The what?
Because giving it, if you can give it to Shadowheart, but she only remembers like one small thing,
I knew I was forgetting
which
something.
is a friend from the cloister.
Absolutely worthless.
Okay, Dareth, let's talk.
Idiot. Look at that. Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a whole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough.
It's a miracle he survived. You should take him home.
Please, Balin's got a job to do. We can leave when he's done it.
This is dangerous territory. You must be down here for a reason.
Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it.
What makes it so valuable?
Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss.
I'm gonna show her the noble stock.
To no surprise of mine, you're more competent than Balin. Go on then. Hand it over.
We're gonna just give it to her.
Thanking you. I'll be on my way then. Look, I do thank you. Come visit me in Baldur's Gate if you find yourself that way. I run a shop called Bone Cloaks. Balin nearly sunk the shop to pay for a drink. When he was of his own mind. This might allow me to hang on a little longer. You take care out here.
Alrighty. And here are the gloves for Karlach, which add another 1d4 damage to her thrown attacks. Yep. Here we go, Karlach. And now that her, gonna give her her hide armor back just to get her AC a little bit higher. Yes, sir.
Let's move.
Now, actually, let's talk to Balin and see if he's got any items for sale.
My friend, Bibberbang. Curious, beautiful, but dangerous. Next time, more careful next time, for certain. Thank you for your help.
Alright, let's trade. Nope, he doesn't have much. Let's see, what's in there? Nothing much as well. Alright, never mind. I'm glad I found you when I did.
Me too, yes. Very glad. Someone's got to look after Derek. Anyway, what were you saying?
How did you wind up trapped like that?
Noble stock. Yes, Derek needs noble stock. Mushroom. Good stuff. And a ledge. Yes, I was on a ledge. Crumbled to bits. and I tumble down.
You must be keen on mushrooms if you're willing to brave the Underdark for them.
The shop. The shop needs all we find. Bone cloaks. Baldur's Gate. Anything sourced here. Very high rate of profit.
That's that.
Are you feeling alright? Seems like you get confused easily.
My words get away from me. You'll have to ask Dirith. She knows the ins and outs.
Alright, Balin. Sounds good. And I think now we'll teleport to the Selenite Outpost waypoint. I don't think we'll be able to grab the Bulette with us, because it kinda gets stuck, like I said. But let's see. Have it attack this guy.
Is that blood?
And up here we'll disable the attack on the statue.
Moving in.
And it gotten approval from Shadowheart. Not approval, the point. Inspiration point. I'm just like Balin. Sometimes words get out from my mind. Yeah, there we go. So anywho, we're gonna move up right here to outside of this window. The Bulette is gonna try and jump out, I guess. Come on, jump here. And then we'll have the Bulette try to jump from up here down to this area. Because if we're able to get the Bulette over to us, it's gonna make the Spectator fight trivially easy. Yeah, there we go. Alright, there we go. Take some damage, which is fine. And now all of us gonna
On my way.
go on down. Alright, are we ready? Somewhat. Yes, I think we should be alright. Let's get in here. Bulette is with us. Alrighty. We've been surprised, and of course, both Gale and Shadowheart has got their special ability or feat alert, which prevents them from being surprised. And now, yep.
Let's finish this.
Shadowheart is gonna do what? He's gonna summon a spiritual weapon. And she's gonna cast the Spirit Guardians. And get really kinda close. But not close enough. So close enough to tag it, but not close enough to where she'll take an attack of opportunity. Actually, just stay there, Shadowheart, end your turn.
For real.
Gale. He's gonna cast haste on himself. And then fire off this magic missile from his necklace. Does a lot of damage. And now fall back. All the way down here. Alright, that sounds good. So the spectator has unpetrified one of the drow, I think actually the leader, and then totally messed up Gale. Alrighty, Shadowheart, get in there and cast your mass healing word on everybody. And that actually gives us blast condition and blade word.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Alright, my character is gonna get out of here. We need to do some damage.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
So gonna cast Shriek with our Far Aluve. And then fire our offhand crossbow at the spectator. And sure, lock up the far realms. Not too shabby, 14 damage. Karlak's gonna get out of the darkness. Frenzy. And start throwing. Here is... Come on. The path is interrupted. It's kind of annoying when it happens. But here we go. Clear line of sight. Critical miss. Ah. Oh no.
Got to keep fighting.
We should be alright. The Bulette. Can you do something here? Nope. There we go. Hit the spectator with your bile. Did some damage, very good. Shadowheart. How about a level 2 guiding bolt? Oh, that's gonna be cause you to do it with disadvantage. Here we go. Just cause wounds. Does some pretty good damage there as well. And end turn.
Time to push my luck again.
End turn. Sovereign Spore. Or Glut, rather. Jump in. And just move out of the way. There we go. So, Spectator unfrozen another one of its minions. Or rather, another one of the petrified drow. And was able to frighten Karlak. Spiritual weapon's gonna lacerate. And then turn. And there we go.
Dust on my tongue. I offer to parley, and he brings a spectator. Twit. Quite ruined my ambush. Now, you are?
You're first.
We simply haven't time for all of my titles. I am Dawn, third son of House Bartol, first rank evoker, and initiate of Graven Hollows. Oh. Oh, no, no, my dear dark gods below, no!
memory shard. A container onto which brief mental impressions are projected and stored for years at a time.
It's fading. It seems you've been frozen like that for a while.
Far, far longer than I realized. Then my enemies have already found the forge. Which bastard stole my glory? Zargrim? Philro?
And actually, let me see if... no, I cannot. Alright, Gale, get back. Do you speak of the adamantine forge? It's still hidden as far as I know.
Impossible. My rivals would have stopped at nothing. Unless... Huh. Ha! The fools must have turned back, or, better yet, died in the search. Good. If they had just surrendered their research to me, we might have found the forge together. But no, they hoarded their knowledge, left each of us clinging to scraps. I had the good sense to lock mine away in the shard. And now I can claim the forge alone.
What knowledge does a crystal contain exactly?
Bold of you to ask. The others knew of the forge's defenses, its operation, but I know where to find it. The rest I can figure out with time. Now I am the only one searching. Or almost the only one. You proved your power in freeing me, but I need no more rivals. Try to take this as a compliment, yes?
And of course, getting backstabbed by a drow. But there are only 2 of them, so they should be fairly easy to deal with. Let's see. First things first. Got 20 HP. That guy's got 41. Shadowheart, Hood Dorn. Oh, he's immune to sleep. Hold person. Nope. Alright, hold person on this guy with the bow. I'm gonna use cutting words. Need to roll a 3. Success. And now heal yourself. Actually, heal Gale. There we go.
Take 2.
The witching hour.
And now Gale is gonna fire off level 2 magic missile, which should be enough to kill off this Dorn. Yep. And end turn. End turn.
Ready for another round?
Karlak's gonna move up here, and now all of her attacks should be critical hits. So, nope. I think it's gotta be actually a melee attack. But anyways,
Another fight.
we're able to easily take out the drow.
Never a dull moment.
So let's loot them, grab some items. Ah, what the heck happened there? Not cool.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
And the spectator, what you got? Spectator's got this nifty amulet that we're gonna give to Shadowheart, I guess?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
No, she already has it. Gale already got his. I guess we'll give it to one of the other characters, maybe like Will.
What's hiding here?
Because I do like my Misty Step on my character, and all of the others got
Be wary. This place is trapped.
the items that they need, or the amulets.
What's that?
Alright, let's take all of these. And then afterwards we're gonna have to take a long rest. Oh, come on! Yeah, well, I'll take all of those. Thank you. And let me use this memory shard here before
The
I
crystal
forget.
shines only faintly. A memory shard, the wizard had called it.
Alright. Gently probe the thoughts within. And Shadowheart's gonna help me out a little bit. There you go. Easy success.
The crystal's glow swells, drawing you into its depths. You are transported. Somewhere deep, loud, and hot as the hells themselves. Within the Underdark's bowels, beyond an ancient stronghold, hovers a giant hammer, waiting to fall. An echoing clang, and you're back to yourself, left only with a firm sense of a place, a grand forge.
Yeah. And, you know,
Mentioned some sort of guardian.
it also happened that Gale was talking to Dorn, which happens sometimes if there is a character that's closest to him. If you recall, Gale was right here and Dorn was right there, so they started the conversation. But anyways, let's take a long rest here in the Underdark to get our spell slots back. Let's do it. Auto select. Looks good. Full rest. Hurry towards the sound. What's going on? I thought something was wrong.
Just a bad dream. It's all right.
Goblins had me in a cage, poked me with pointy sticks.
Hush now, it was just a nightmare. We're safe here, with Master. He'll settle in. Give it a little time.
You two looked cozy together. Bad dreams aside.
He's still young. I remember Gonwick would let me sleep under his cloak when I was a pup. It helps.
Did you call me master just now?
I suppose I did. You've been good to us. To both of us. Gonwick would be happy I'm with you, I think.
Like it here. Warm fire. Scratch reminds me of Big Brother.
Well, you're both welcome here.
Thank you.
Very cute. Scratch and the owlbear cub. Being good buds. Alrighty. Now let's leave camp. Buff up all of our characters that need it. So my character, Karlak, and I guess that's it for now. Come on.
With haste.
And then we have 2 more for Shadowheart and Gale. Gale and Shadow. Alright. I don't know why it didn't do it that time. There we go. Now cast Speak with Animals on my character, and as always, Gale's gonna cast Mage Armor on himself.
Nearest library.
Yep, there we go. And then Arcane Recovery. Because I always tend to forget to use
Got a
it.
long road ahead.
Alrighty. Now got everything here. Gonna teleport back up to the Myconid colony and then make our way towards the Duergar. Should be a fairly easy fight, especially with the Bulette. And then we probably gonna end the episode for today.
This'll do wonders for the shop.
But first, oh come on! Everybody got noxious fumes. Ugh. It's alright. That's the problem. Sometimes the path finding is not the greatest. But another thing I meant to do is talk to Karlach and convince her to take a tadpole.
What are you thinking about?
So, about our tadpole powers.
You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more illithid into the mix? Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this.
I was hoping you might. The benefits seem to outweigh the cost.
Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet.
Think it through, Karlach. There is a lot to be gained here. And some guidance as well. There we go. Very easy.
How do you do that? Always making sense when I least want you to. Fine. I'll keep an open mind, all right? I can promise that much. Now, are we done here?
I guess we are. Alright, Karlach. Can you take an illicit... one? Oh, it's Lock of Four Realms, so I actually need 2 illicit tadpoles, so for now, we're not gonna have her take one. But we are gonna head this way to encounter the Duergar that
What's in here?
are getting ready to ambush people. I guess we're too smart for them. Hopefully. Once again, famous last words. This should work, or this is gonna be easy.
Looks abandoned.
Alrighty. And up here,
I'm ready.
Shadowheart will actually use this mass healing word once the combat starts. And what else? I think we get.
Things have stayed interesting.
All right, let's start it up. Start the fight.
What? Gek? Got someone sneaking up on us?
Gonna hold up our palms in peace because that's what we normally do.
You got a bloody rot flower for company? Must have let it get in your head. My axe will fix that in no time.
You ready?
Let's go.
So,
Need to stay
like I
focused.
said, Shadowheart's gonna cast Mass Healing Word on everybody. Oh no, she's not. Oh dang, she got counterspelled. Ah, that's not good. Alright, she's gonna cast Spirit Guardians on herself. And then run up and tag this Gek Cole with it. There was actually another guy who was invisible there. And Shadowheart was able to damage him. There we go. And now Karlak is gonna come up.
I've got it.
Here. Frenzy. And throw her returning pikes at this Gecko. Because he's got that counter spell, which is gonna be quite annoying, I feel. There's one attack. Here's the second attack. Alrighty. And end turn.
Means sorcery.
Gale.
Of course.
Go ahead and fire off your magic missiles from your amulet. Did decent enough damage. But
still on my feet.
Yeah, I think we'll be alright. My character is gonna Misty Step right over here. And then fire. Do what? Come on down. He's got 15 health points. Gonna put him to sleep. There we go. And enter. Gale, back up. And then turn. Shadowheart, and turn. Uses Hunter's Mark on Sovereign Glut. We're not gonna react. And fires some arrows at Gale. Wow, Gale is kind of messed up. And we have an invisible novice here that's doing something, thinking about it. Come on. Alrighty, Bulette, what can you do? Bulette is gonna jump somewhere down here. No. It's gonna get close by jumping. And then it's gonna bite this Lurgan guy. Does 40 damage, kills it. Very good. And end turn. Glut. Can you get in range? No, you can't. Just, stay right here. Shadowheart did some more damage to, Gecko here.
Fuck yes.
Karlak.
Blood comes easy these days.
My character is gonna fire up the bow into Gecko. See if it works. Yep, make it a critical. And he dies to Call the Weak. Now, there is the invisible guy somewhere here. And we have this guy with a crossbow over here.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
So I think... Bulette is in the way. Alright. Karlak, jump out.
Soldier.
Move into this doorway and throw your pike.
Easy.
There's one. And here is the second. And it's a crit as well. Very good. And turn. Gale, drink a potion. And just hang out here. Shadowheart. Use your click hills to increase your movement speed. Get down here. Attack this invisible guy. Hopefully. I don't know where he's at. Maybe around here somewhere. There he is. And attack him. Alright.
No choice but to keep going.
My character's gonna use Dissonant Whispers on it. So now it's frightened as well. And turned. Apparently that Duergar is a barbarian, so he tried to attack Shadowheart, but wasn't able to do much. The Bulette, I'm actually gonna send right here to kind of suicide. Because after this fight, the Sovereign's gonna turn on us. And we don't want any... I don't recall if Bulette stays under our control or not. That's what I meant to say. Drink another potion, Gale.
Oh my word.
Karlach. Use one of your actions to... dash down here. Hopefully. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Dash. Get closer. And now she'll be able to use her Frenzied Strike to hit this Novice Garmor. And prones him as well.
Gone with the weave.
Gale. Yeah, come on up and fire off your magic missiles. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. And turn. Shadowheart, just poke it with your stick. Critical hit. Very good.
I won't give in.
Now my character is just gonna fire both arrows at him.
Everywhere.
Here is 1. Here is 2. Alright. The Novice tries to run out, and Shadowheart's gonna use her attack of opportunity to poke it. Not gonna react here. Spaw's gonna end his turn. The Bulette's gonna attack. Misses, which is okay. Gale, drink another potion.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
My character is gonna fire the bow.
Cutting to the chase.
At the Novice.
Son, the rot is cleansed.
Yes, it is. Alright, let's loot all the items here.
We must speak.
Alrighty there. Sovereign.
I have to keep going.
Let me just loot all the items from these guys. Because they might have some good stuff. And some of it is actually fairly heavy, so Karlach, why don't you share their load? There you go. Yep. All of that's gonna go to Karlach. Looks good. And there should be a couple items here. And here's Holvik. And I think the Fables is just like a generic book. But here you can read through the Faded logbook if you want. Talks about the Duergar, their arrival to this area. Yes, sir. Alright, what's next? I think I gotta talk to one of the enemies down here. Or not the enemies. I gotta loot the boss man down here. And then we'll grab Lae'zel and confront Sovereign Glut. That's the plan.
Creatures live in waters this dark?
I think that's the best way to go about it. Alright. And then we're gonna end the episode. So here we go. Let's grab Lae'zel real quick so we can get her approval.
Would be nice.
Lae'zel. Let's go. Join me. Yeah, there we go.
Space, and my might is yours.
Why don't you take, I guess, Karlach's place? Yeah, that's
well
good.
Chosen.
And now, leave cam.
So, have we buried the hatchet, Lae'zel?
No. Why would I bury a weapon? Is it...
Sorry, they had a conversation, but I'm gonna just level her up. It's kind of funny. Alright, she gets extra attack. Yep. Alright. Spa. Let's talk. Or Glut, rather.
The tumor is excised. The Duergar are dead. Here I break ground. From the dark will a mighty circle rise. My song will fill the grotto. Death Doer. The grotto may sustain but one sovereign. In the age of Glut, there may be no spore. Eliminate the other sovereign.
If you're so eager for blood, Glut, then let me give it to you.
You shall never again know home.
Oh, and it looks like the Bulette is actually remains our ally. So, that's good. Good to know. But first, Shadowheart. What do I want you to do? Alright, Gale, back up. Fire off level 2 magic missile into Glut. Really good damage there. And drink a potion, why don't you? And turn. Alright, Shadowheart, back up. Fire off your guiding bolts on Glut. And it's a critical hit as well. Very fortunate. Okay, and turn.
Can't stay idle.
My character is gonna back up and cast Dissonant Whispers on it. Frightens it. And fire off the offhand weapon as well. The Bulette.
It was not meant to be. We saw to that.
Alright.
A sovereign with no subjects. Glut won't be moved.
It was actually really cool. The Bulette helped us out.
Moving
But
ahead.
I think now that Sovereign is dead, it's not gonna follow us anywheres. Anyways, I think once again this is the perfect spot to end the episode. So
An intricate device.
I'll see you later.
Gifted artisans.
All right.
I am sworn to say no more.
There we go. You know, Gale and Lae'zel are talking. So, bye!